Strong language is used in this video and on this channel. You have been warned. Welcome back, viewers, and welcome to Schedule 1. Today we're going to experiment with becoming the kingpin of our own drug empire. I've played this game just enough that I've gotten through the prologue. So we're going to pick up where that left off. The short version of it is it teaches you a couple of quick mechanics of the game, and you run away from the cops while your uncle is getting arrested. If you want to see the whole thing actually play out, I'm sure that somebody somewhere on YouTube has the whole thing recorded. It was not so interesting that I'm going to go through it twice. So, without any further ado, let us begin. All right. This is pretty much immediately where I hesitate to call it a cutscene, but this is pretty much immediately where the prologue leaves off. We are in our trashy little RV here. Got a couple of pot plants. We have $0 to our name. Some basic tools here. Some baggies. And yeah, apparently we're a fucking slob. And we don't clean up after ourselves. This is pretty much our entire world right now. So, let's see what we've got. Heard you're in some trouble. Best not to talk over your mobile phone. Go find a payphone. Talk to UN at a payphone. All right. Well. I've got no quest marker of any kind. Says the town square is this way. Sure. The hell kind of town is this? This is very interesting. How we're going from dense woods to built up town, just like that. Huh. Okay. Looks like we got a car dealership, some trash in the street, a gas station. Need to find a payphone. I hear... Oh. Good lord. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. God damn, good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds have got me locked up while I wait for a trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out, though. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. If memory serves, I've got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll be enough to get you back on your feet. Find it stashed near the town hall fountain in the canal and behind the oh, sorry, there was a comma there I missed. Town hall fountain in the canal and behind the supermarket. Go grab it, head back to the RV, and we'll go from there. All right. Well, we've got quest markers now, so off we go. Let's go find some free money. Yeah. Consume cuke. Right. Curfew tonight. Oh, this is a cheerful place operating under a curfew. Charming. Just kind of walk around this until I get a... There we go. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Good lord. There are lots of cops in this place. Not thinking this is a great place to run a drug empire. Near the canal. Okay, apparently we go back this way. So the game does have a fairly cartoony vibe to it. It's certainly not photorealistic. I'm not, there we go. I'm not one of those people that think that graphics are everything. There's certainly more to the game than that. But, what the hell? Why do I get the feeling my RV just blew up? You know, they say it never rains, but it pours. Oh, look, some shitty cars. Fresh off our experience from having sold shitty cars. Yeah. Awesome. Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. TB. Well. So we've got $375 and nothing else. Awesome. No place to sleep, no wheels, no place to grow our illegal drugs. Cool. Well, let's go see what Uncle Nelson has to say. Well, shit. That's not ideal. Thank you, Captain Obvious. It's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Yeah. Seeing that you're calling me from prison, thinking ahead is clearly not your strong suit. Looks like you're going to need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll be needing some new equipment. There's a hardware store just northeast of the motel. Grab a grow tent, soil, and watering can. And where the hell is the motel? That way-ish. There's a map on your phone. Press M quickly to open it. Who's this joker? Okay, so people just randomly pop up on my phone who want to buy drugs. Cool. I feel like if that were a thing, the cops would be all over that. If I were a motel, where would I hide? I wouldn't hide because I'm a business. And I want people to be able to find me. Taco ticklers. The Piss Hut. What the fuck? Who names their liquor store the Piss Hut? That is the worst name for a store ever. Oh, man. Hello, Donna. I'd like to rent a room. Well, seeing as I have no choice, I guess that's okay. I have no free samples to give, so kind of rules that one out. Okay, we can save. Always a plus. Lovely. Stayed in some shitty army barracks in my time. They looked a lot like this. Why is there a bobblehead of Richard Nixon? Okay. Which way is the hardware store? Construction and demo. I got a feeling that's not it. Yet another cop. And some lovely dick jokes. Right, so we need a grow tent, soil, and a watering can. Hello, Dan. Grow tent, soil, watering can. Real, I have to deposit cat. This is slightly ridiculous. Why can't I just hand him the money? Well, that was fairly ridiculous. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Card only. Well, that's stupid, Dan. Hey, friend, you're new, right? Nice to see a fresh face in town. I'm Dan. I run this here hardware store. What line of work are you in? Let's be circumspect and say agriculture. Here's some speed grow on the house. Welcome to Highland Point. Yay, we've got speed grow. Well, I mean, we've got dirt and a grow tent and a watering can and some speed grow, which I assume is Miracle Grow without trademark infringement. I have no seeds to grow, however. So I'm not sure what all of this is going to do for me. Place the grow tent and fill it with soil. But of course, I can't put it all the way back against the wall. No, that would be crazy. Mandatory curfew between 9 and 5. Police will arrest you if you're seen outside. Lovely. I mean, we got most of it in the pot. That's what counts, right? The literal physics on this are a little wonky. All right. Talk to Uncle Nelson at a payphone. Didn't they just tell me I was going to get arrested if I went outside? Let's save the game before we go do something stupid. That's an ATM. If I were a payphone, where would I hide? Right there. We're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient. Weed seeds. Pretty sure we already had a conversation about that. You'll need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I've passed your number on to Albert Hoover, the local weed seed supplier. Send him a message and request a dead drop. I've vouched for you, so you won't have to pay up front. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. All right, well, let's get back inside before the cops show up and arrest my ass for being out and about. Let's see. Hello, Albert. Hello, our mutual friend has asked me to help you acquire some marijuana seeds. Send me a message if you'd like to order some. Nelson has put in a good word for you, so I'll provide you a tab, which you can pay off later. I need to order a dead drop. Order 1 seed. Place order. Supplier will message you when it's ready. Okay, so the hell do I do in the meantime? Well, I don't feel like I need to carry a watering can around with me or the speed grow. Pawn shop west wall. 33 meters. Okay, well. Save the game before we do stupid things. I am being stealthy. Like the night. I will now stealthily run my ass back to... Okay, we can run. Just hold shift like everything else. Now run my ass back to the room. Apparently you can only save so often. This is a novel method of planting things. Buy a trash bag from the hardware store. Buy trimmers, packaging station, and baggies. I feel like nothing is going to happen until morning. Because what time is it? Yeah, it's 1 in the morning. Stores aren't open right now. So let's get 5.5 hours of sleep. That's enough to function. All right. Do I need to water the stupid plant? I do need to water the stupid plant. It's like whack-a-mole. All right. Well, let's go hit up the hardware store. It is after 5 a.m., so I cannot be arrested simply for walking around. Yay, freedom. I'm assuming there's a point to that mechanic that I just haven't discovered yet. Let's go talk to Dan. See if he's got any bags. Hello, Dan. I need 10 baggies, a packaging station, plant trimmers, and a trash bag. There we go. Trash bag. Yeah, I'm sure you do appreciate it, Dan. Save some time and run here. Got money to make. Can't be lollygagging our way through town. All right. Let's put the packaging station over here, I guess. That makes sense. Packaging. Harvest the weed plant once fully grown. Well, that looks like it should be in a minute or so. Can I open any cabinets or anything? No. Save our progress. So close. Harvest. Pretty sure marijuana plant leaves have 5 foils. I don't know what the parts of leaves are called. All right. Package. Not sure why I'm putting these in a bin when they just go into my inventory. But okay, game. I will play by your rules since I have no choice. Use the product manager app on your phone to list products for sale. Would you like to get in there, please? Where's my weed? There it is. All right. Bag the contents of the trash can. Close the door here so people can't see my illegal weed setup. Is that a dumpster? Looks like it. I love Mitsubishi. List OG Kush for sale in the product manager app. Okay. Products. List for sale. Apparently it is not addictive. I do not believe that. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Well, let's go a little above market. Let's go with $45. Okay, well that's significantly more than I was listing it for. Okay, well he's paying above fair price, so I guess let's do it. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I wouldn't know where to buy or sell drugs in real life in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, well, you definitely look like a pothead. Hello, Kyle. Let's see if I can remember how to do this from the prologue. Buy and place another grow tent. Okay. Shipping containers near Sauerkraut Supreme. Okay. And I'm not sure why Sauerkraut has its own store, but let's not question. Let's just shut up and sell the weed. Hello, Daniel. God damn it. This ATM thing is going to piss me off. Deposit. Max. Let's go see this clown. You said behind the shipping containers, right? There we are. Hello, Sam. Give me your money. I will give you the stuff. Apparently, I just need to go to an ATM every time I friggin' take any type of money. How much you want to bet if there are card-only stores, there's going to be cash-only stores? All right, I need another grow tent. Oh, no. Just one. I don't know if I need dirt again. Let's assume I do. And we're going to need some more baggies. All right, let's go back and expand our drug-growing empire. I feel like it's late afternoon already. Seems days go by awfully quickly. All right, place another grow tent. Pour the dirt. I have to hang on a second there, Kathy. Playing with my dirt. Now, it would make sense to put the bag in the can before the trash, but hey, what do I know? Let's top this off. All right. Oh. Yeah, Kathy. What do you want, Kathy? How about... Do they just say yes no matter what I suggest? All right, well, let's go do this before the curfew comes up and I get arrested just for being outside. Where are you, Kathy? Where are you hiding? May not be sick. Oh, there you are. I was too early. I don't know what I'm going to do with a baseball bat, but I think only a fool would go to a drug deal completely unarmed. All right, let's go talk to Uncle Nelson. find there's a payphone right by the motel, right? Oh, and let's go put my money in the bank so I can use it. You finished a few deals and made some decent cash, but you're looking to make real money. You'll need to expand your operations, more product, and more customers. Yes, I understand how volume works. The best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend of an existing customer. View all potential customers on your map, grab some weed and give them a free sample. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a customer. To keep up with more customers, you'll need more product. The motel room isn't going to cut it for much longer. Time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room for sale above the Chinese restaurant just north of your motel room. Save $800, then go ask about buying the room. All right. I feel like we also need to go back inside. See how far we can push this guy. And what do you want? 2 for 85. How about? And I'm pretty sure that was the curfew. How about 95? All right, another deal by the shipping containers, and we will conclude that in the morning when we will not get arrested just for being outside. Where is under West Bridge? Do these things do the RV? I mean, I assume that's the West Bridge. Or maybe that, oh, that's the West Bridge, apparently. Okay, well, that's not far. Once again, saving our game before we do stupid things. And there's the cops. Where did they go? Yeah, this isn't suspicious behavior at all. No, I don't have any more weed. Cranky Frank? Docks region must be unlocked? Okay, sure. Alright, so it's looking like it's not actually that difficult to avoid the cops. So we might get a little more adventurous at nighttime. Keep expecting these things to just be able to click on them and not have to Well, I should have it by tomorrow. You know what, let's not... Again, we will schedule deals for the morning, because hopefully I will actually have weed by then. All right, well, we are making money. We are now a level 2 street rat. Whatever that means. All right, well, this is a problem. I was expecting these to be much more grown by now. $27.30. Yeah. Well, that's a problem. Well, let's go. Let's go sell to Mick. Yeah. Since we actually have enough weed to sell to him. And maybe by the time we come back, we might have enough to make our other deal there. I'm kind of doubting it, though. Hello, Mick. Right. And I guess I don't have any weed to give out a free sample. You know, these guys have no respect for how long it actually takes me to grow this shit. I mean, and this is grossly accelerated. Like, plants don't actually grow this fast. Yeah. Well, Jesse's gonna be pissed at us, I think. Is there a way that we can... Nope. I cannot cancel the deal. 3 for 160. Okay. Let's... Why does everybody buy weed behind these friggin' containers? Don't have any dealers. It's kind of exploring what we have here. Need to get some more customers, but I have no weed to sell them right now. Well, sorry, Jesse. I got nothing to give you. Hopefully, you know what, can I... let's pay this guy. Placing cash in my stash. It's behind Dan's hardware. Well, as long as we are killing time here. That doesn't math, Kyle. I mean, if you want to pay more... Alright, let's go pay our supplier here. Said it was behind the hardware store. And then we will pick up our next batch of seeds. Taco Tickler's exterior wall. And we are just running our ass all over town. I think this was the taco joint. Sorry, Jesse. I got no weed to give you. There we go. Let's go see if we are ready to package yet. God, I hope so, because we got a whole bunch of customers beating down the door and nothing to sell. Fantastic. Occurs to me I should have bought some dirt when I was at the hardware store. Oh well. I kind of wish that there was a way to automate this, because this is kind of time consuming. It's not exactly riveting gameplay. And I literally don't have time to make all of these deals. Like, the number of customers that the game presents you with is slightly ridiculous. All right, let's go. Let's go get some dirt and get the next batch growing, because that's clearly what's limiting our expansion, is the amount of time that we're wasting not growing things. Hello, Dan. Let's buy 6 of these. Who do I have back here? Pretty sure that deal's not ready yet. All right, let's go get the new plants growing. And then, given how time moves, at that point we should be ready to run out and make a couple more deals. I'd also like to find one of these potential customers. I'm gonna have to pick up leaves every friggin' time. That seems slightly ridiculous. Acceptable quality. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? Come on, get in there. It's like I'm gonna need another garbage bag, too. The manual nature of this game is not really up my alley. Doesn't make it bad. Just makes it not for me. Let's... What do you want? All right. Where can I find one of these? Potential customer, Donna Martin. Wasn't she? I know Donna was the, Okay, apparently I'm in the wrong place. What the hell? Where is this woman? Is it the random person here in the purple shirt? Yes, it is. Okay, we have successfully obtained a new customer. Let's go sell to some of our old customers. Sauerkraut Supreme Pizza. Okay, having an actual sauerkraut place by itself wasn't weird enough. We had to make it a pizza joint. Right. Don't care about you. There is Bud's Bar. Hello, Sam. Take it and get out. And there is the other one. That is a dead end. Hello, Kyle. All right, so we have made... Oh, shit. I forgot to plant the bloody seeds, didn't I? Well, thank God I'm not actually running a drug empire here, because apparently I suck at it. All right, so we now finally... Really? Get in there. All right. And oh, look, Donna wants some more. What do I have? I have 8. I feel like I get more than that. Which way is the basketball court again? You know, these people are making me not want to be a drug dealer by how much they're annoying me with my phone going off. Let's get out of sight here. Well, we are definitely making money. Cannot argue that. However, that is about all the time we have. So, we've got a bunch of customers beating down the door. And oh shit, I need to do that now. Nope. Controls are a little weird for this. All right. Quickly back inside. Good lord. It is just friggin' constant. They just never stop. All right. That is all the time that we have for this episode. I'm a little undecided on how far I want to go with this. I'd like to kind of see where the game progresses, but honestly, the pace of trying to do this is kind of driving me nuts. It's a little higher paced than I want it to be. I don't know. I don't know what happens if I just ignore these text messages and respond to them later. Maybe they'll just wait indefinitely. So maybe we'll play with that a little bit more next time. We'll work on kind of growing up a big stash and then making a ton of deals all at once, maybe. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it either. So we'll play it by ear. Until next time, I have been raving madly. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.